Welcome to our video series, Conceptual Relationships of Words in the English Language. In this series, we present English vocabulary in a structured and hierarchical manner. Each video showcases a range of terms and their corresponding definitions, presented in an organized sequence from broader concepts to more specific details. The series is divided into playlists, videos, and sections, each delving into distinct aspects of the English language. To get the most out of these videos, here are some of the suggested uses. We will be using WordNet as our primary reference throughout the series. For detailed information about WordNet, please visit the official WordNet website. If you're new to our channel, we recommend starting with our introductory videos. They provide essential context for understanding our approach, purpose, and methodology. For simpler navigation, we presented an outline of the terms and relationships in one of these introductory videos. Remember to show your support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. In this episode, we will explore figure. It includes shapes such as solid figure, plane figures, and others. This video is part of the playlist attribute. Attribute playlist is one of two playlists devoted for the conceptual domain attribute. Attributes are linguistic elements that serve as modifiers to provide descriptive information about another word. They convey qualities, characteristics, or properties associated with the entities they modify, enriching the meaning and context of the expression. Section 1. In this section we will explore some miscellaneous figures such as equilateral, parallel, pencil, and subfigure.
Shape. Shape.
The spatial arrangement of something is distinct from its substance.
Geometry is the mathematical science of shape.
Figure. Figure.
A combination of points and lines and planes that form a visible, palpable shape.
Equilateral. Equilateral.
A figure whose sides are all equal.
Parallel. Parallel.
Mathematics, one of a set of parallel geometric figures, parallel lines or planes.
Parallels never meet.
Pencil. Pencil.
A figure formed by a set of straight lines or light rays meeting at a point.
Subfigure. Subfigure.
A figure that is a part of another figure.
Branch. Branch.
A part of a forked or branching shape.
He broke off one of the branches.
Bifurcation. Bifurcation.
A bifurcating branch, one or both of them.
Brachium. Brachium.
Biology, a branching or arm-like part of an animal.
Fork. Fork.
The region of the angle formed by the junction of two branches.
He climbed into the crotch of a tree.
Facet. Facet.
A smooth surface, as of a bone or cut gemstone.
Flank. Flank.
A subfigure consisting of a side of something.
Base. Base.
The bottom side of a geometric figure from which the altitude can be constructed.
The base of the triangle.
Hypotenuse. Hypotenuse.
The side of a right triangle opposite the right angle.
Hemisphere. Hemisphere.
Half of a sphere.
Section 2. In this section we will explore solid figure.
Solid figure. Solid figure.
A three-dimensional shape.
Sculpture. Sculpture.
A three-dimensional work of plastic art.
Bronze. Bronze.
A sculpture made of bronze.
Bust. Bust.
A sculpture of the head and shoulders of a person.
Carving. Carving.
A sculpture created by removing material, as wood or ivory or stone, in order to create a desired shape.
Cinquefoil. Cinquefoil.
An ornamental carving consisting of 5 arcs arranged in a circle.
Glyptic art. Glyptic art.
Carvings or engravings, especially on precious stones.
Anaglyph. Anaglyph.
Anything carved in low relief.
Cameo. Cameo.
Engraving or carving in low relief on a stone, as in a brooch or ring.
Glyph. Glyph.
Glyptic art in the form of a symbolic figure carved or incised in relief.
Glyptics. Glyptics.
The art of engraving on precious stones.
Intaglio. Intaglio.
Glyptic art consisting of a sunken or depressed engraving or carving on a stone or gem, as opposed to cameo.
Scrimshaw. Scrimshaw.
A carving or engraving.
Vermiculation. Vermiculation.
A decoration consisting of worm-like carvings.
Wood carving. Wood carving.
A carving created by carving wood.
Marble. Marble.
A sculpture carved from marble.
Mobile. Mobile.
Sculpture suspended in mid-air whose delicately balanced parts can be set in motion by air currents.
Mold. Mold.
Sculpture produced by molding.
Relief. Relief.
Sculpture consisting of shapes carved on a surface so as to stand out from the surrounding background.
Alto relievo. Alto relievo.
A sculptural relief in which forms extend out from the background to at least half their depth.
Bas relief. Bas relief.
A sculptural relief in which forms extend only slightly from the background, no figures are undercut.
Mezzo relievo. Mezzo relievo.
A sculptural relief between low relief and high relief.
Stable. Stable.
A sculpture having fixed units, usually constructed of sheet metal, and attached to a fixed support.
Statue. Statue.
A sculpture representing a human or animal.
Herm. Herm.
A statue consisting of a squared stone pillar with a carved head, usually a bearded Hermes, on top, used in ancient Greece as a boundary marker or signpost.
Nude. Nude.
A statue of a naked human figure.
Olympian Zeus. Olympian Zeus.
A seated statue of the supreme god of ancient Greek mythology created for the temple at Olympia. The statue was 40 feet tall and rested on a base that was 12 feet high.
Sphinx. Sphinx.
One of a number of large stone statues with the body of a lion and the head of a man that were built by the ancient Egyptians.
Terminus. Terminus.
Architecture, a statue or a human bust or an animal carved out of the top of a square pillar, originally used as a boundary marker in ancient Rome.
Section 3. In this section we will explore plane figure.
Plane figure. Plane figure.
A two-dimensional shape.
Conic section. Conic section.
Geometry, a curve generated by the intersection of a plane and a circular cone.
Ellipse. Ellipse.
A closed plane curve resulting from the intersection of a circular cone and a plane cutting completely through it.
The sums of the distances from the foci to any point on an ellipse is constant.
Circle. Circle.
Ellipse in which the two axes are of equal length, a plane curve generated by one point moving at a constant distance from a fixed point.
He calculated the circumference of the circle.
Circle of curvature. Circle of curvature.
The circle that touches a curve on the concave side and whose radius is the radius of curvature.
Circlet. Circlet.
A small circle.
Epicycle. Epicycle.
A circle that rolls around inside or outside another circle generates an epicycloid or hypocycloid.
Equator. Equator.
A circle dividing a sphere or other surface into two usually equal and symmetrical parts.
Hyperbola. Hyperbola.
An open curve formed by a plane that cuts the base of a right circular cone.
Parabola. Parabola.
A plane curve formed by the intersection of a right circular cone and a plane parallel to an element of the curve.
Ellipsoid. Ellipsoid.
A surface whose plane sections are all ellipses or circles.
The Earth is an ellipsoid.
Heart. Heart.
A plane figure with rounded sides curving inward at the top and intersecting at the bottom, conventionally used on playing cards and valentines.
He drew a heart and called it a valentine.
Oblong. Oblong.
A plane figure that deviates from a square or circle due to elongation.
Paraboloid. Paraboloid.
A surface having parabolic sections parallel to a single coordinate axis and elliptic sections perpendicular to that axis.
Sector. Sector.
A plane figure bounded by two radii and the included arc of a circle.
Semicircle. Semicircle.
A plane figure with the shape of half a circle.
Star. Star.
A plane figure with 5 or more points, often used as an emblem.
Asterism. Asterism.
Mineralogy, a star-shaped figure with 6 rays that is seen in some crystal structures under reflected or transmitted light.
Hexagram. Hexagram.
A regular polygon formed by extending each of the sides of a regular hexagon to form 2 equilateral triangles.
Star of David. Star of David.
A 6-pointed star formed from 2 equilateral triangles, an emblem symbolizing Judaism.
Pentacle. Pentacle.
A star with 5 points, formed by 5 straight lines between the vertices of a pentagon and enclosing another pentagon.
Tree. Tree.
A figure that branches from a single root.
Genealogical tree.
Cladogram. Cladogram.
A tree diagram used to illustrate phylogenetic relationships.
Stemma. Stemma.
A tree diagram showing a reconstruction of the transmission of manuscripts of a literary work.
Section 4. In this section we will explore polygon.
Polygon. Polygon.
A closed plane figure bounded by straight sides.
Triangle. Triangle.
A 3-sided polygon.
Acute triangle. Acute triangle.
A triangle whose interior angles are all acute.
Equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle.
A 3-sided regular polygon.
Delta. Delta.
An object shaped like an equilateral triangle.
Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle.
A triangle with 2 equal sides.
Oblique triangle. Oblique triangle.
A triangle that contains no right angle.
Obtuse triangle. Obtuse triangle.
A triangle that contains an obtuse interior angle.
Right triangle. Right triangle.
A triangle with 1 right angle.
Scalene triangle. Scalene triangle.
A triangle with no 2 sides of equal length.
Wedge. Wedge.
Any shape that is triangular in cross-section.
Quadrilateral. Quadrilateral.
A 4-sided polygon.
Parallelogram. Parallelogram.
A quadrilateral whose opposite sides are both parallel and equal in length.
Rectangle. Rectangle.
A parallelogram with 4 right angles.
Box. Box.
A rectangular drawing.
The flowcart contained many boxes.
Square. Square.
Geometry, a plane rectangle with 4 equal sides and 4 right angles, a 4-sided regular polygon.
You can compute the area of a square if you know the length of its sides.
Quadrate. Quadrate.
A square-shaped object.
Rhomboid. Rhomboid.
A parallelogram with adjacent sides of unequal lengths, an oblique angle parallelogram with only the opposite sides equal.
Rhombus. Rhombus.
A parallelogram with 4 equal sides, an oblique angled equilateral parallelogram.
Trapezium. Trapezium.
A quadrilateral with no parallel sides.
Trapezoid. Trapezoid.
A quadrilateral with 2 parallel sides.
Pentagon. Pentagon.
A 5-sided polygon.
Hexagon. Hexagon.
A 6-sided polygon.
Heptagon. Heptagon.
A 7-sided polygon.
Octagon. Octagon.
An 8-sided polygon.
Nonagon. Nonagon.
A 9-sided polygon.
Decagon. Decagon.
A polygon with 10 sides and 10 angles.
Undecagon. Undecagon.
An 11-sided polygon.
Dodecagon. Dodecagon.
A 12-sided polygon.
Concave polygon. Concave polygon.
A polygon such that there is a straight line that cuts it in 4 or more points.
Reentrant polygon. Reentrant polygon.
A polygon with 1 or more reentrant angles.
Convex polygon. Convex polygon.
A polygon such that no side extended cuts any other side or vertex. It can be cut by a straight line in at most 2 points.
Regular hexagon. Regular hexagon.
A hexagon with 6 sides of equal length.
Isogon. Isogon.
An equiangular polygon.
Regular polygon. Regular polygon.
A polygon with all sides and all angles equal.
Equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle.
A 3-sided regular polygon.
Delta. Delta.
An object shaped like an equilateral triangle.
Square. Square.
Geometry, a plane rectangle with 4 equal sides and 4 right angles, a 4-sided regular polygon.
You can compute the area of a square if you know the length of its sides.
Quadrate. Quadrate.
A square-shaped object.
Spherical polygon. Spherical polygon.
A figure on the surface of a sphere bounded by arcs of 3 or more great circles.
Spherical triangle. Spherical triangle.
A spherical polygon formed by the arcs of 3 great circles.
End of episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. In the next episode, we will present attribution.